I'd like to request everyone to rise and welcome the procession. A very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, and all our dignitaries. A very warm welcome to the ESOFT Uni Graduation. Every Sri Lankan event commences with the traditional lighting of the lamp. So in keeping with the traditions, we'd like to proceed to the lighting of the oil lamp. To do the honors, I'd like to invite our dignitaries, Senior Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂, former Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, our chief guest, Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂, Regional Manager, South Asia, Pearson, Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂, Chairman, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Professor Viranja Karunaratne, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂, Director, Head of Digital Innovation and Distance Learning, Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, ESOFT Uni.
Deshabandhu Ajithawanasinghe, Executive Director, ESOFT International, Dr. Delina Herat, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESU Colombo, Professor Anoma Abeyratne, Dean, Faculty of Business and Law, ESOFT Uni, Professor Kitsiri Leonage, Senior Consultant, Faculty of Engineering, ESOFT Uni, Ms. Kosambika Devendra, Registrar, ESOFT Uni, one parent representative and one student representative.
Thank you very much to our dignitaries, and I'd like to invite our dignitaries to the head table. Thank you very much. And at this juncture, we'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests, our chief guest, Senior Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁, to other special invitees, including industry partners, collaborators, or dignitaries present here. And we'd also like to extend a warm welcome to our Chairman, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, the Chief Operating Officer of ESOFT Uni, the Vice Chancellor, Deans, Heads of Departments, academic staff and non-academic staff, and most importantly, our graduating students, parents, and families.
Yes, so this is the moment that you have been waiting for. And this is that moment all your hard work, dedication, and commitment finally pays off. For reaching this milestone, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a thundering round of applause for you, the graduates of ESOFT Uni.
This definitely is another milestone in your academic journey. And right at the outset, I think it's also important to speak a little bit about ESOFT, which is Sri Lanka's largest private sector higher education network with 40 branches across the island serving over 40,000 learners each year. Established in the year 2000 by Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂, ESOFT has grown from being the leader in professional ICT education to a diversified education provider with a vision of shaping lives, creating futures. Celebrating 26 years of excellence in higher education, ESOFT has now evolved into two specialized arms, which is ESOFT Uni, the higher education arm offering undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications and pathways to industry standard international qualifications.
And ESOFT Metro Campus, the vocational education arm, focused on industry-based demanded vocational programs that empower students to step confidently into their careers. With a strong commitment to skill development, ESOFT continues to expand its vocational offerings in English and foreign languages. Microskilling programs will also be strengthened to prepare students for success in both local and international job markets. Through this dual approach, ESOFT remains dedicated to enriching lives, developing talent, and shaping future-ready graduates for Sri Lanka and beyond.
For 25 years, ESOFT has been at the heart of Sri Lanka's education journey, opening doors, shaping futures, and building a nation of talent. Today, as we celebrate a proud legacy, we look ahead with a bold new vision. Our new identity, ESOFT Uni, takes higher education to world-class status. With campuses in Colombo, Kandy, and Jaffna, we are nurturing globally competitive professionals driven by innovation, inspired by research, and ready to lead the world. With a 40-branch network spread across Sri Lanka, ESOFT continues to empower youth with skills and qualifications that matter. From vocational training to IT, from business to emerging technologies, ESOFT is shaping the workforce that drives national progress. Our global footprint is growing. From Bangkok to Singapore, ESOFT International leads collaborative models in higher education. Through transnational education, we are sharing Sri Lanka's academic excellence with the world. Through Skill Global, based in the UK, we take our homegrown content to the world, delivering micro skills and role-based learning via distance education. ESOFT is breaking barriers and reaching learners beyond borders. From a proud Sri Lankan foundation to a global stage, from classrooms to boardrooms, from skills to innovation, this is not just education, it is transformation. ESOFT is building the future for Sri Lanka and for the world.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite a distinguished individual to address you all. He currently functions as the Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Colombo, and also is a senior visiting lecturer at the Faculty of Management and Finance and Faculty of Graduate Studies, University of Colombo. He has obtained his first degrees in Business Administration from the University of Colombo, Masters in Business Administration, majoring International Marketing from Charles Sturt University, Australia, and PhD in Knowledge Management from the University of Newport, United Kingdom. He is a cross-disciplined academic who is also specializing in subject areas of information technology and data science, and is a past finalist of Australian Computer Society examinations. His present and past academic work involved teaching many modules from undergraduate level to doctorate levels, with involvement in an extensive amount of research work and publications in diversified areas such as information science, human resources management, and mentoring, and other areas such as marketing, customer behavior analysis, analyzing new market opportunities, devising new market strategies.
He is currently supervising research projects of students at postgraduate diploma level to PhD level, functioning as the main research facilitator for London Metropolitan University postgraduate level programs in Sri Lanka. His research on information science, digital transformation, and market strategies has been presented in various conferences and have been professor and earned PhD Economics from the Graduate School of International Development, Nagoya University, Japan. He also holds an MA in Economic Policy from Nagoya City University, Japan, MA in Economics from the Department of Economics, University of Colombo, and a BA First Class Honours in Economics from the University of Sri Javardhanapura, Sri Lanka. His academic research primarily focuses on entrepreneurship, international business, international migration, labor market, income inequality, international trade, development economics. According to ResearchGate record, he has presented and published more than 130 research articles and authored 11 books, and his work has received over 255 citations on Google Scholar. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to invite the Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Colombo, Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂 Herath, to address us.
Good morning, everyone. Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂, Senior Professor and Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo. Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶ηκε, Group Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies. Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗍 Pearson, South Asia Regional Manager. Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗍, Group COO, ESOFT Uni. And other distinguished academics led by Professor 𝗿𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗁 Karunaratne. And dear parents, and most importantly, why we are here today, because of you students. Very good morning to all of you. It is an indeed a pleasure, and I take this as an honor to address you today, because you are earning a qualification, a recognized qualification, international recognized qualification, just not a diploma, right? 2 years back, probably you joined ESOFT, maybe without knowing where this journey would end. Now remember, you are earning the qualification, a higher national diploma today. I know most of you would be already registered for your top-up degrees by now. If you don't, if you are still contemplating, please get registered, because this is a good stepping stone to shape your future. So being an IT professional in the future, it's going to give you a lot of advantages, right? Most people still are a little bit concerned about maybe the buzzword these days, AI. don't worry, AI is not going to make your jobs difficult. AI is not going to put you in a difficult situation because you are the people who are most privileged when AI is going to come into your life, because you are IT students, right? There is a concern maybe with parents, with you now, but don't worry. By the time you are going to finish your next step, your degree, right, you will be one of the most privileged set of students or graduates in Sri Lanka, because you are well equipped to use this concept called AI, because you have the knowledge how to use it than any other type of graduates in Sri Lanka. Why am I saying so? Because you know how to use the basic concept of AI, right? And make use of it. So it's about your future employment. So we are halfway through, your journey has only started. Think about like that, because your journey my personal view, your journey will end when you are going to earn your degree. So my personal wish actually for all of you students and your parents maybe, make sure that you are going to complete your top-up degree in another year's time. I hope to see you all come next 2027 September, all of you on this stage earning your degree, right? So think about that. And when it comes to your profession, now I told you about this being a privileged set of students. So it's about getting your job security, right? So I can share certain thoughts with you related to how AI can be used. I will make it short really. Maybe you might have heard of something called T-types skill upgrade. So T-type means you learn something in deep, right? You learn something in deep, and with your broad knowledge, you will be able to apply it in real life situation. So I told you why you are having that privilege, because you are learning deeply. You get deep learning related to AI skills. So you get deep AI skills. Your job is to make sure that you are going to get that broad knowledge, how to apply it. Now, job sphere in the future will change, right? In the future, it's going to change. Now, don't treat, I'm specifically saying this to you because you are IT students, don't treat AI as a competitor, right? Treat AI as a partner. Because there's, I think probably you might have heard of this, there's a rule called, when it comes to AI, 80-20 rule. Probably you might have heard of it, because what we call the donkey work, we can get it done through AI, right? Then rest of it, we have to contribute. Right? So that rest of the 80%, it's still relying on human. The value creation will come from us. So now people are worried about that. Some people say that, okay, don't do IT, you are going to lose your. No, it is not, because generic, small entry-level tasks like code generation, right? Data entry, those jobs are not maybe really important now. But that knowledge you are having related to that, get that AI tool to support you to create value. So strategically, the people who are going to strategically use AI tools are the people who are going to thrive. Now, for example, I can relate to something, probably you might have heard of this 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝗂.com. I know the chairman personally. He used to do coding throughout the night those days, when he started. Now, he's using that knowledge for his business, AI-driven business, right? So he's one of these people actually applying that knowledge. Not only him, there are so many other entrepreneurs who can really apply using these AI tools. Now, there are software developers who have become entrepreneurs simply because of AI. So think about like that. And other thing you need to, now, when it comes to anything related to AI or any other concept these days, you have to improve your language skills, right? language skills. Because if you are using large language models like ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever, you need to know how to get the right prompt in the place, right? For that, you need English knowledge. Now, there are this saying in Sinhala කියනවා කඩ කියලා. Now, the real meaning of කඩ now is here. ඇයි? You have to use it as a tool. It's a weapon, right? For your future betterment. Right? So think about that. And parents, I think we have to make a special gesture. Thank you very much dear parents, thank you very much for getting these students and supporting them throughout their journey. So this journey, I hope you will keep on supporting them till they get there, at least they get their degrees. So I know some of them might be still learning, some of them might have already gotten their first employment. Yes, fine, but support them mentally, emotionally. They might go through difficult times sometimes when it comes to assignment, exam. So your support is very much appreciated, dear parents, right? So from student side, so we are students, we need to stay focused, right? So I think most of us here, we are here because we somehow stayed focused throughout our academic journey, right? So yes, you have to do a lot of other things, extracurricular activities. It is not only the academic work going to help you to build your personality. Now, it is a very competitive world out there. It's a very, very competitive world out there. There's a very huge competition when it comes to job market. So people will select not only people who are academically sound, it is about your personality, your problem-solving skills, emotional intelligence. All these things are going to come into play. So make use of this time in the future. So I'm saying this because I know that most of you have already enrolled with the top-up degrees. Make that 1 year, make use of it. Not only to develop your academics skills you are going to get through, you are going to obtain through your courses. Not only that, do networking. So your networks are going to help you a lot in the future. Then make sure that you are going to improve your language skill and presentation skills. Because I know, because I am kind of privileged in, probably might have heard my profile, I am a kind of cross-discipline person. I teach IT students, I teach management students, right? Most of these management students, they manage IT students because they don't know IT. Because they only have these, what we call soft skills. So now, you need to develop both sides of it. So you need to develop your hard skills, your IT knowledge. At the same time, you are required to develop your soft skill in order to get a better job. Not only that, to climb up on your career ladder. So my dear students, I'm not going to talk much here because there are some distinguished speakers here. My request for you all, for parents, for students, you are earning today a recognized, international recognized qualification. This is not a diploma, this is not just a certificate, right? And make use of that diploma to get to the next level, step up, to obtain your degree, right? That's why I told you, my wish is for you to be here next year, on this stage, earning your top-up degree, right? And my final words, okay, cover all the aspects of your life, right? In terms of application and skills development, because in the future, in this AI era, employability will be open only for all-rounders. Like I said, think about it. If you have not heard of it, think about T-type skills development. Skills plus broadening your knowledge, right? Do a little bit of research. You might find something interesting, right? Okay, thank you very much for choosing, again, I'm saying thank you very much for choosing ESOFT. We hope that you will complete your journey. I think you will do your top-up. And I'm inviting you to don't stop, never stop learning, never stop learning. I hope maybe at your doing your masters at ESOFT as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Delina Herath. And now I would like to invite our chief guest, who earned his PhD in economics from the Graduate School of International Development, Nagoya University, Japan. He also holds an MA in Economic Policy from Nagoya City University, Japan, MA in Economics from the Department of Economics, University of Colombo, and a BA First Class Honours in Economics from the University of 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁, Sri Lanka. His academic research primarily focuses on entrepreneurship, international business, international migration, labor markets, income inequality, international trade, and development economics. According to ResearchGate records, he has presented and published more than 130 research articles and authored 11 books, and his work has also received over 255 citations on Google Scholar. He is currently a senior professor and chair professor of business economics at the Faculty of Management and Finance, University of Colombo, and during his uninterrupted 36-year service at the University of Colombo, he has held several key administrative positions, including Vice Chancellor, CEO, Dean of the Faculty of Management and Finance, Director of the Institute of Human Resource Advancement, Chairman of the Sports Board, Acting Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Head of the Department of Business Economics, and Head of the Department of Commerce. In addition to his university service, he has contributed to several national institutions. He has served as the Chairman of the Institute of Policy Studies of Sri Lanka, Vice President of the Sri Lanka Economic Association, and President of the Japanese Graduates Alumni Association of Sri Lanka. He also served as the Chairman of Summit Finance PLC in 2016.
On the international front, he was awarded the Japanese Government Postgraduate Research Scholarship for 7 years to pursue his postgraduate studies at Yokohama National University, Hitotsubashi University, Nagoya City University, and Nagoya University. He is also a recipient of the prestigious the Japan Foundation Fellowship, which enabled him to conduct research at the Institute for Advanced Studies on Asia at the University of Tokyo, Japan. He served as an invited professor in the Faculty of Economics at Hosei University, Tokyo, Japan, for a period of 3 years. In recognition of his extensive academic and socio-cultural engagement with Japan, he was appointed by the University of Tokyo as the director of the University of Tokyo, Sri Lanka office. He was awarded the Foreign Minister's Commendation by the Government of Japan in recognition of his contributions to teaching, research, academic development, academic administration, and academic entrepreneurship. He was also honored with the Pradeepa Pranama Award by Alumni Association and the University of 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands and welcome Professor Karunaratne to address us.
Very good morning to all. Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂 Rajapaksa, Chairman and Group Director of ESU, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Deans, distinguished invitees, dear graduates and dear parents. It gives me great pleasure and honor to address you in this morning, which is landmark day of your life. Congratulations for your achievement. I think last year or 2 years or 3 years, you have undergone transformation in your thinking and education. As we all are aware that the 21st century is most important for education. Particularly, education is the most powerful weapon in 21st century. And of course, it is subjected to 2 special natural environment laws. Number 1, we have to understand the world is diverse. World is diverse that the second, everything is changing. These two are universal laws in natural world. So that you need to prepare for diversity, you need to prepare for change. Changes are happening evolutionary and revolutionary. All the time, changes are becoming faster and faster. So therefore, today you are going into labor market from today onwards, or maybe in new industry, new firm, new job, or you are seeking a better workplace. Unfortunately, in the context of Sri Lanka, we know about 340,000 students sitting advanced level. If you check the last year, 340,000 students sat for the advanced level, but we have only limited number of universities, so only limited number of students, about around 45,000 students enrolling into 17 national universities, but there are several private universities. Most importantly, we need universities like ESU, the vocational and professional universities, because there has been conventional critiques on graduates of Sri Lanka, where their skill level, the adaptability, achievements in short period is questionable. Because conventionally, the Sri Lankan graduates expected public sector employment. Because of the public investment drastically coming down, you can't expect more public sector jobs in future. On the other hand, due to the inflation and many external shocks, internal shocks, it is very difficult to see the investment growth in this country. And of course, the foreign investment is also lacking in the part of South Asia, particularly Sri Lanka. If we are not investing more, there's no more jobs. Jobs are created by investments. So therefore, your workplace, majority of you may work in outside of the country globally. I hope everyone should work at least a couple of years in other country and come back. Then you will realize the importance of the global skills what you are getting and coming back and replicate in Sri Lanka. So I think as announced that during my 36 years career, 12 years I have already been in Japan and working with 4 universities. Working in abroad is that one of the greatest opportunities, because your salaries are sometimes over 7 times, 8 times, 10 times higher. Not only that, you get latest cutting edge technology, and you will get more network globally. So therefore, don't think only Sri Lankan labor market in future. Because, you know, there are many restrictions for investment and creating jobs in the context of Sri Lanka. So what do you need to think about the job market, labor market? Number one, most important thing, learn language skills. Not only English, if possible, you may have to learn Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or French, or different languages. Sometimes learning language is worth than some people's university degree. They earn more than them. The second and most important thing, you need to learn mobile learning and computer and ICT. Most of you are graduating from HND courses, the computer-related courses today, but the simple natural law is applied, everything is changing. Now, we are putting more effort to create more computer graduates or ICT graduates, but they have to understand the dynamic change happening in the world. Because of the AI, because of the cybersecurity, because of new dimensions, you need to shift your knowledge within very short period. I think you can do it easily. So that is what the transformation you have undergone during the last 1 year or 2 years. Not only that, the most importantly, you need to gradually build up your financial skills. In other words, financial literacy. How to save your money, how to earn your money, how to invest your money, how your money will work and bring money for you even without your working. So you need to practice, you need to learn about financial literacy. Even if you have a PhD, if you cannot sell it in the market, if you cannot earn required enough money, or if you cannot strengthen your financial resources, it is weakness in this today's world. So therefore, you need to have financial literacy. Not only that, always you have to upgrade and think about who are in your network. Today, everywhere, people are working with network. So always you need to think about who are in your Facebook, who are in your LinkedIn, what are the areas you are following, how you can get from them. Rather than doing everything by yourself, you should be smart enough to get it done from others. So what extent you can get it done from others will depend on your progress in the labor market. So these are essential skills you need to think, not only the certificates or something you have earned by now. So because as I told you, the world is changing drastically. If you are always ready to accept the diversity and face the change happening, then you will be more efficient person in the labor market. And you are entering into labor market, but don't forget about your education. Sometimes you can come back to ESU or other university as postgraduate or as short-term trainee students. So the most important thing when you are having a trouble, going for education. So that I believe you will succeed, and I believe that you will achieve your goals after graduation today. Congratulations, all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Senior Professor Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶 for those thought-provoking words and inspiring our graduates.
And with that, I would like to invite Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶, Vice-Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, to declare the graduation ceremony open.
I declare the graduation of ESOFT Uni open.
Thank you very much. And we move on to conferring of awards. We begin with Pearson BTech Level 5 Higher National Diploma in Computing, Pearson BTech Level 5 Higher National Diploma in Computing, and also Level 5 Pearson BTech HND in Computing Software Engineering. To do the honors, once again, I would like to invite Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶, the Vice-Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, accompanied by Dr. Yamuna Navaratna, Head of Academic Affairs and Compliance, ESOFT Uni, and Ms. Saranya 𝗚𝗚𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶, Branch Manager, Particular Branch. We begin with Level 5 Pearson BTech HND in Computing Cyber Security, Jaffna Branch, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶. Moving on to the Kandy Branch, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁 Mahipala Mudalige Imansha Damita Pereira. P.H. Aditya Gimhana Senaratna. D.U.I. Disoisa. We move on to level 5 Pearson BTech HND in Computing Data Analytics. From the Kandy branch, M.N. Usman Ahmed. Manisegaran Rukshika. W.M. Yasita Ravindu Bandaru Vikramasinghe. We now move on to level 5 Pearson BTech HND in Computing, Network Engineering, Batticlaw branch, Ahmed Hussein Ahmed Akil. Let's keep the applause going. This is your very special day. Please encourage each other. Mohammed Ismail Mohammed Akil Shiab. Mohammed Naufar Atif Ahmed. Zaruk Mohammed Afaz. Adam Lebbe Ahmed Adnan. Anwar Mohammed Anaf. Put your hands together for Thurendra Kumar Danusan. Muhammad Mubarak Abdullah Hamdi. Nazar Mohammed Hanan. Mohammed Nafir Mohammed Ilham. Abdul Huda Mohammed Afdad Jaslan. Manivannan Kukasegaran. Let's give a round of applause for Mohammed Ansar Mohammed Aflet. Mohammed Kamil Mohammed Shuhaib. Yastin Mohammed Afrit. Abdul Farouk Mohammed Muhazin. Muzammil Mukrim Zaini. Mohammed Nishfar Nishat Ahmed. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂 Sahi. Jifri Muhammad Sahid. Kanagaratnam Subitsan. Varadaraj Prahaladan. Vedanagam Yadurjan. Moving on to the Jaffna branch. Madanakaran 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁. Sandirakumar Kidurshan. Candy branch Madara Nethmini Godakumbura. Senudi Jinetra Gunaratna. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂 Herath. Sayyid Mubarak Muhammad Amin. MSPSH Pramudita. Deva Sanjeevan. Abdul Qadir Fatima Zaida. Moving on to level 5 Pearson BTech attending Computing Software Engineering, Anuradhapura branch, Nadir Jabir Abdullah. CM Prabodha Madhushan Pemavansha.
Continuing with the Anuradhapura branch, Herath Mudiyansalage Pulinduansana Gunavardhana. Ipitagamage Navoda Nethmini Kumara Singha. Muhammad Maharu Muhammad Mafaz. Mahakumarage Paboda Kavindi. Uragodara Chilage Sanka Prasad. Seranatnage Ruchira Sriyananda. And now we're moving on to the level 5 Pearson BTech HND in Computing, Software Engineering, particular branch. Devanasan Shalom V. Abhishek. Muhammad Buhari Deen Abdullah Aflal. Ahalya Murugaya. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁 Badruddin 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁 Jamaldeen Muhammad Anis Muhammad Amir Ansar Ahmed Mohideen Baba Muhammadeen Asfi Muhammad Qasim Muhammad Ashraf Jude Goswick Amir Hamza Hamim Hamami Amir Muhammad Hanan Nilabdeen Gay Nasrul Haq Muhammad Farid Ahmad Hasif Muhammad Thambi Muhammad Ehsan Ahmad Hasbullah Imtad Ilahi Nazir Muhammad Izzat Nouri Abdul Rahim Izzat Raja Aliyar Muhammad Jafran Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause coming in for our graduates. Muhammad Jafar Fatima Jauza Joseph Raja Jeshania Iswaran Kareskar Rauf Muhammad 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁 Iswaran Karunyan Sasikumar Kirtanan Muhammad Janus Zinat Mariam Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause coming in for our graduate as we invite next Muhammad Mashood Zainab Aravindan Matis Bhaskaran Mithurjan. Abdul Qayyum Muhammad Ashan. Let's give it up for Muhammad Rao Fatima Rifka. Savuddin Muhammad Shamil. Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Ilham. Muhammad Musni Ahmad. Muhammad Munawwar Muhammad Nafil. Muhammad Nazar Muhammad Nafid. Abdul Nazar Muhammad Najaf. Ahmad Siddiq Fatima Najiha. Muhammad Nasur Muhammad Nadir. Nixon Gerard Monisha.
Continuing with the Batical branch, Mohammad Samim Mohammad Nisat. Let's keep the applause going for everyone graduating. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶ci Kirushan. Pratiksha Pranavakumaran. Ravi Praveen. Rajeshwaran Thanusha Priyadarsana. Mohammad Zuhair Mohammad Raiz. Mohammad Maqbul Raf Mafazi. Ravichandran Rahila. Muhammad Rizvi Abdul Rahman. Muhammad Rifaidin Muhammad Rifki. Thank you very much to our presenters for doing the honors. Shall we give all of them one round of applause before we move on to the next awarding break? Yeah, thank you. And we now move on to conferring of awards level 5 PS and BTech H&D in computing software engineering. And to do the honors, I'd like to invite Dr. Delina Heron, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Colombo, accompanied by Mr. Passan with the Singha Center Manager, Call Branch, and Mr. Lahiru Dialagoda, Center Manager, Degree Division, Kurunegala Branch. We continue with the particular branch. Put your hands together for Samim Muhammad Ijaz. Hayatullah Bey Muhammad Samti. Samsul Karim Fatima Sifa. Bhuvaneswaran Shangetana. AI Wahabdin Shifni Ahmed. Samsul Karim Fatima Sihra. Siddiq Mohammed Zahim. Elanga Sneha Teresa. Takshila Padmanathan. Uday Kumar Tarshish. Tawfiq Vashamt. Turha Prabhaharan. Naganathan Durshayan. Muhammad Farid Ubaidullah. Abhinaya Viswanathan. From the Colombo branch, Muhammad Aliyar, Muhammad Asim. Mahadurage Chaturi Avishka Sewandi. RMT Dhananjaya Rasnaika. From the Gaul branch, Muhammad Fahim Adil. Muhammad Aslam Shazwana. Nisal Netranjana Gunasekara. KAD Pavara Senvidu. KKV Shehan Niroshan de Silva. Baranasuria Patabendige Limira Lakvindu. Taldu Agamage Rashmika Mirulanka. MK Nilmenusha Tachinti Tarundika. Put your hands together for Udara Sunit Madhushankar. MNV Pasindu Isuranga. Manamala Baduge Natun Mathuja Fernando. Sandun Kumara. Ranshal Netmina Madhumadava Tilaka. Let's keep it going for B.A. Bhagya Praveen Pereira. Resindu Damtusa Ratgamage. A.H.M. Nilanjana Rusarani Ratnaika. Muhammad Munawfar Muhammad Shifaq.
Let's continue with the Gaul branch. Halloluwa Kankanamge Venuja Tashmika. Tibottuave Kodikarage Nimesha Kalpani. Let's give it up for Muhammad Fasli Muhammad Osaid. Hansani Watmala Varavita. Chamudita Chintana Vijayasekara. Herat Modian Salage Denitaram Sita Vijayasingha. Vilvala Arachige Prabhat Buddhika Kumara. Suresh Kumar Abhishek. Abhishek Akhilan. Alex Leon Dilakshika. Pradeepan Arojan. Vetrivel Artikan. Arunagaran Adarshamuri. Balendran Nerujan. Balaranjan Danusan. Bhaskaran Tanadan. Nandakumaran Deljan. Dilukshya Sivananda Raja. S.S. Dinoshika Riwankumari Disanayaka. Harshalini Ravindran. Sivakumar Janagan. Januja Rasalingam. Jean Jasmine Cherajayandan. Ravi Januja. Jayakumar Ronald, Balasingam Jude Colin, let's give it up for K. Hasanta Janit Lakshiri, Tirukumar Karmegan, Kasturi Pirabakaran, next up we have Kirtana Sivakumar, Pararajasekaran Kirtika, Kulasingam Kesavan, and ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Vibhushana Kadiswaran. Let's keep the applause coming in. Kirupagamurti Kirisant, Vigneshwaran Kirushantini, Kishanika Ravindran, Gopika Puvanendiran, Sendilnada Sharma Kukeswara Sharma, Kulasekaran Danoshini, S. Chamudita Lakshani, Maria Das Lisana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause coming in for our graduates. Krishna Pillai Lojan, Loganathan Karshikan, Rasalingam Lumenaga, Mahadeva Sivam Sivashankar, Madhimugan Madhivadani, Manivannan Mary Madhuri Madhushani,
Continuing with the Jaffna branch, Meha Shanmugaraja, Mary Sujana Aloysius, Jagadiswaran Jerushan Miranda, Abdul Sihan Abdul Mushahir, Suresh Nilakshan, Satyadosan Nirosh Kumar. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁. Santhirasegaram Obet. Pratap Pritish. Rokunathan Pausna. Somasundaram Pirayalan. Varadarajan Prashant. Pirida Srikaran. Pirantika Pradeep Kumar. Sivadasan Rajakaran. Ranjit Kumar Rajindan. Sri Ranjit Kumar Relagasan. Thank you very much to our presenters for doing the honors. Shall we give all of them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? We now move on to Level 5 Pearson BTech H&D in Computing Software Engineering. To do the honors, I would like to invite Senior Consultant, Faculty of Engineering, ESOFT Uni, Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁, who will be accompanied by Mr. Gajanan Balasubramaniam, Assistant General Manager, ESOFT Uni, Jaffna, and A.H. Rusiritharaka, Assistant Branch Manager, Trincomalee Branch. We continue with the Jaffna branch. Anthony Das Reshma. Anton Raymond Anushant Charles. Claril Rahel Rodrigo. Sankar Sarma Nirubadza Sarma. Balachandran Saisan. Srikantan Sajan. Tyabaran Sakityan. Sangavi Vigneswaramurthy. Srikandaraja Sanjika. John Saxon Sasmithan. Sudhakaran Satishkant. Satyamurthy Nilavendan. Sukumaran Satustika. Pushparasa Sentan. Alex Madanraj Shanjay. Parthiban Shanjiban. Anton Janoshan Sharon Madhushan. Madhu Shajini Sivanation. Saranya Sivaruban. Sothimaran Sobika. Shopita Sivakumar. Nishalini Soundarajan. Kandasamy Kurkal Shripriya. Senthil Raja Subalakshan. Subarna Gunabalan. Abhirami Suresh. Udaya Kumar Susmita. Rajasegaran Suvadi. Suresh Tamya.
Continuing with the Jaffna branch, Tamil Selvan Dhanushan. Dharmika Sandinasekaram. Sridharan Tharajan. Dharani Tavarasa. Sri Ranganathan Tebikan. Tyagarasa Dorin. Vimaladas Tishakan. Devapalan Viknapriyan. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's move on to the Kandy branch. From Kandy branch we have Mohammad Ramiz Mohammad Ashik. Muhammad Siad Abdul Rahman. DMHE Abekon. Kokawalapatiranaги Tinuri Situmini Abenayaka. WYMW Dilini Udari Aberatna. BAM Janani Subhanya 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂 Muhammad Akram Ammar Amna Wazir Ravichandran Abhiram H.M. Tanojari Ratna Dilip Senarat Bandara Aryavansha H.E. Shankar Bandara G.A.K. Imasha Divyanjali Bandara Nitmi Bhagya Nishadari Kumara P.G. Chamika Kishen Mallandeni Gidara Vishwadananjaya and let's give it up for D.M. Sachit Deshan D.M. C.H.K. Disanayaka E.L. Sandev Dasula Bandara Vitaranage Kavinda Gisara Put your hands together for Mohammed Fasmil Hafsa Hayam Sivaganam Hemanethra H.M. Malisha Nemanta Herat Sasnuka Surya Bandara Hevadipati Azwar Muhammad Homeir Hisham Imtiaz Sumaya Muhammad Farooq Muhammad Infas Muhammad Irshad KDWMTW GDNB Karunadipati K. Sandini Chamatsara Korituwako Ruwan Patiranagi Tarusha Gayashan Kulatunga Muhammad Rizwan Nakat Muhammad Muhammad Mustaq Muad Muhammad Nalim Amina Mariam Mohideen Adumai Nalir Khan. Ishal Bhagia Panditaratna. P.R. Shehan Aditya Shastri Piramuna. Muhammad Rashad Muhammad Rahmi. Ransikar Wanjit Rajapaksha.
Continuing with the Kandy branch, Dasit Prasanjana Ranatunga. Muhammad Razik Fatima Shifani. Muhammad Razik Muhammad Rashad. Muhammad Rizvi Muhammad Rizni. Riyazdeen Muhammad Rifnas. Safiullah Sahin Ali. Muhammad Hamza Shahana Sajri. AGSG Samrakon. Igurbatte Gedra Imasha Samaravira. W.A. Samita Pierlo. T.G. Situmya Tavishani Senaratna. M. Janit Manilka Shehan Senaviratna. NGFM Mohammed Shafni. M.N. Shalma. Mohammed Zaruk Mohammed Sharaf. KMMVD Tharushi Kaushalya Sirivardhana. Anjana Imesh Solomon. Tirunavakkarasa Sanjeevan. R.M. Pubudu Deanga. SJUF Aisha. Ruhullah Muhammad Umar. Muhammad Azfar Umara Fatima Azfar. Enuri Sinara Uyanage. Satgurunathan Vidyagar. W.M. Amali Asantika Virakon. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁 WG 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘂 WMAMK Vijay Singha Mohammed Safiq Mohammed Zimmer I would like to thank our presenters for doing the honors. Thank you very much. And we now move on to Pearson BTech Level 5 Higher National Diploma in Computing, Software Engineering. To do the honors, I'd like to invite Regional Manager South Asia Pearson, Mr. Surya Bibile, accompanied by Mr. Chandana Senarath Arachi, Branch Manager, Anuradhapura Branch, and Mr. Lasitha Ranavaka, Head of Academic Affairs Compliance, Lecturer IT, Kurunegala Branch. We move on to the Kurunegala branch now. Put your hands together for Muhammad Nilam Abdul Rahman. A.M. Netmi Nishakya Abekon. E.M. Janedu Wetmin Gimhana Abe Ratna. A.M.J.P. Adhikari. Mohammed Arus Mohammed Afri. Asad Mohammed Ahmed. Mohammed Azhar Mohammed Akmal. Mohammed Nishan Mohammed Aman. Bilind Devage Mayumit Kavisha Amarjit. Devni Netsarani Amarasena. Amna Anis. Aryavansage Kavindu Gayanta Bandara. Mohammed Ajmi Mohammed Arkan. PM Rukshi Chamatka Setmini Bandara. BM Gayani Vatsala Kumari. LH Kavisha Netmini de Silva. DM Letnura Venita Disanaika.
Continuing with the Kurunegala branch, DM Anuradha Satsarani Disanaika. EMNN Edrisingha. HM Sanuga Nisalita Herat. IA Pavani Malaysia Ilanga Kol. Karuna Ratnage Netmikavya Jayalat. GA Randika Dulan Jayasingha. J.M. Sahan 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶 J.M. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶 M.K. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂 H.B. 𝗚𝗎𝗌𝗱𝗂𝑃𝟠𝗓 Akash Menaka Lodivics R. Madhushani Pradipika Madhubhashini Muhammad Aslam Manal MP Situm Chamika Muhammad Rafil Muhammad Ashra Muhammad Farzan Fatima Suhaima Sarah Muhammad Mansoor Muhammad Muaz and let's give it up for Muhammad Muzammil Abdul Rahman Munif Musri Ahmed Nali Muhammad Bari MTM Nasrullah N.A. Binupahesadu Navaratna Krishnan Nilukshan Muhammad Niroz Fatima Nusra Tiriman Hetike Sonet Gemal Pereira Di quella Vitaniki Desi Teumina Pereira Anton Dillon Ronan Philomen P.A. Biomika Tiroshani Pitigala I.D. Sasirupiumanta Idiridira H.M. Gayatra Daham Bandara Potuviva Rahmatullah Ge Pramita Prabhat B.M. Buddhika Sankalpa Rajapaksha R.P. Ranjula Madhuvanti Rajendran Tarun Abhishek R.M. Dinit Vidulanka Ramanayaka H.P. Nipuni Nishantika Ranasingha Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for W.G. Tamira Niroshani Ranasingha R.M. Isula Manudaya Semalratnayaka. Mohammad Rinas Mohammad Rushdie. Mohammad Nias Ashir Rusheik. Mohammad Riyal Mohammad Rushdie. R.M. Salman. Mallava Arachige Shanaka Sandaruwan. R.M.P. Vishma Sandev. W.M. Pasindu Madhuwanta Senaratna. J.M. Madhuvanta Prasad Bandara Senaviratna. K.A. Sitara Selmini.
Continuing with the Kurunagala branch, Muhammad Wazir Fatima Sharfa. T.M. Kalhara Ramdil Bandara Tenekon. I.A.M. Thilina Lakman Abe Ratna. Sarah Ubaidullah. Muhammad Salman Muhammad Umair. H.M.A. Kaushalya Veerasinghe. W.B.M. Amila Utpala Bandara Vijay. W.M. Bimashi Angelika Vijay Ratnayaka. We move on to the Matara branch now. Lakshan Hiranya Dahanayaka. Tudave Dalugodage Nitin Heba Vitarana. Kalehi Arachige Isula Akitya. Kurukula Suryage Dirshani Nisansila Pereira. Heva Panilage Pasan Madhusanka. All from the Matara branch. Rajapurage Indumini Buddhima. K.P. Kavindya Reshani Sahasrika. Also from the Matara branch, Ashan Dulara Veerabhadana. Let's keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. From the Matara branch, Veeratunga Arachige Siumi Dimatni. We now move on to the Trincomalee branch. Aslam Jiaz Akar Ahmed. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂. W.T. Dilshan. Fariz Mohammed Samni. Selvaratnam Harishan. Also from the Trincomalee branch, Mohammed Mahir Mohammed Hassan Himshi. Mahendran Kajani. Kandeepan Atyanthan. Kailini Suresh Kumar. Kalum Kumara Suravira. Asikin Mohammed Askar. Also from the Trincomalee branch, Mohammed Jaufiq Mohammed Ihtisham. Mohammed Ilyas Mohammed. Nalim Mohammed Muzakir. Thirumal Kavivanan. Vimalakaran Nilakshan. And from the Gaul branch, R.M. Chanaka Karnaratna, HNDSE, Software Engineering, that is. Thank you very much to our presenters for doing the honors, and let's give all of them one more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's your big day, yeah? Nice.
Now it's my pleasure to invite another special individual. So before we invite him, just a quick bit of introduction about him. He joined Pearson in 2009 and has over 25 years of experience across various sectors, previously serving as Deputy General Manager for Sri Lanka and the Maldives at Pearson. He was recently appointed as Regional Manager, South Asia. In this capacity, he is responsible for overseeing sales and managing markets for Pearson qualifications and English language learning solutions. In his current role, he manages business development for international programs across South Asia. Before joining Pearson, he worked extensively in marketing and sales, including roles as brand manager for several international consumer good brands.
He also held the position of Head of Marketing Communications at Haley's Consumer Products and later served as Head of Corporate Communications at HSBC HDPL. He holds an MBA specializing in entrepreneurship from Edinburgh Napier University, Scotland, a BA Honours degree in management and leadership from Northumbria University, UK, a professional diploma in marketing from the Chartered Institute of Marketing, and is a member of CIM UK, and he also holds a professional certificate in education leadership from Newcastle University, Australia. We now have the pleasure of inviting Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂 to address the gathering.
Chief guest, Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝘂, Chairman ESOFT Group, Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁, my good friend Amila, Chief Operating Officer of the group, Dr. 𝗿𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁, other distinguished invitees, most importantly, the students who have successfully completed their Pearson BTech High National Diploma and Pearson BTech qualifications, parents, ladies and gentlemen. As I always do, and as our successful students quite well deserve, let me congratulate you on behalf of Pearson, all my colleagues and the leadership of Pearson in Pearson UK for your outstanding commitment and the perseverance over the last 2 years to complete the Pearson BTech qualifications in whatever the streams that you have completed them. By now, you're the best ambassador that we could think of, all of you, as far as our qualifications are concerned, because you have experienced the program yourself. It's robust. It gives you that level of global recognition as our qualifications are developed to benchmark standards. As an awarding board that's regulated by Ofqual, we ensure the implementation of the standards consistently across all our centers. And ESOFT has been one of our longest standing centers, not just that, but an award-winning center, winning the Platinum Award for several years. That's a good 5 to 6 years consecutively for their outstanding performance. So you made the right choice when it comes to the qualification as well as your partner. So congratulations for all what you have achieved and you've done over the last 2 years. And I hope you will continue with your education. It should never stop. As Dr. 𝗿𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗂 said, education or learning cannot stop. At Pearson, we say it's always learning. And if you thought what you learned over the last, not just 2 years, your school education and all of it put together is a lot, trust me, you learn more when you're out there, outside of the classroom. We always say you learn way more outside of the classroom. This is where you're going to face the reality. That said, education alone, as I heard previously too, isn't enough, academic qualifications. It's important for you to also build other skills. They've already touched on it, so I'm not going to go down that path again. However, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have some passion or the other that's outside of education. Nurture it, develop it, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be the popular one that everyone does, but it just can be the one that defines you and that'll help you shape your future. In the early 1990s, I think it's around 1991, we all have heard of the Japanese bullet train. We've seen that. They had an issue, they had a challenge. Every time they passed through a tunnel, it gave that booming sound or a noise that vibrated homes and buildings in the vicinity. It was a problem. There were complaints just as much as it was a great mode of transportation and a development. It was causing an issue. So the engineers went back to the drawing board and was trying to figure out how do we come out of this problem. One of the engineers who was engaged in redesigning happened to be an avid bird watcher, a real bird watcher, very passionate. He just thought, how does the kingfisher, you have seen the kingfisher with a long, sharp beak, dives into the water with minimal splashing and noise. So they went back, it's a simple story, went back, redesigned with a longer front and a sharper, instead of a flat face that will push through the air that gives that sound. Instead, it cut through the air inside the tunnel. It also gave them 15% reduction in energy costs. So just think about it. A few years before, he possibly, or not possibly, he obviously was a student like you, studying an engineering qualification, qualifying with a bachelor's degree, getting a job, but then he had his passion that contributed. We all have seen sportsmen becoming entrepreneurs. The chairman of ESOFT, Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝗂, is a medical practitioner, he's a medical doctor. But then he had his passion elsewhere. So similarly, you could be qualified in a bachelor's degree in engineering, or could be a business, specializing in AI. It doesn't matter, but you might have other things that's in your mind that you probably are doing at the moment. Keep on developing and just think how best you could integrate the knowledge you've gained in the classroom and in your academic work into your passion. It can work both ways. Keep networking, keep learning. On behalf of Pearson, I once again wish you the very best, and I want to congratulate the faculty of ESOFT, the many faculties and all the staff, the management and the leadership of ESOFT for continuing to work with Pearson closely to ensure that our students get the best-in-class education so that you have the opportunity to learn world-class qualifications as well as in the best possible environment and that student experience. Thank you, and once again, wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝗂, for those words of inspiration. And we now move on to conferring of special awards. To do the honors, I would like to invite our chief guest, Senior Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶, former Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗁𝗂𝗁, the Chairman and Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies. I'd like to invite Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝘁𝗂 once again, Regional Manager, South Asia, Pearson, Professor Viranja Karunarathne, the Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, and Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, ESOFT Uni. We now move on to the high achiever of the program, branch-wise. We begin with Level 5 Pearson BTech High National Diploma, H&D in Computing Network Engineering. The high achiever of the program for the Batik Law branch goes to Mohammed Nafar Mohammed Ilham.
Congratulations, Mohammed Nafar. So ladies and gentlemen, now let's move on to Level 5 Pearson BTech Higher National Diploma in Computing, Software Engineering. And the high achiever of the program from Jaffna branch goes to Dharani Tavarasa. Let's give a thundering round of applause for Dharani, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to you, Dharani, high achiever of the program, branch-wise. And from the Kandy branch, the high achiever of the program award goes to 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘂𝘁𝗶 Dhanapala, who is not present today. Moving on to the Kurunagala branch, the award goes to B.M. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶.
Congratulations, Vatsala. And now let's move on to the next category, which is top performer of the program, branch-wise. Level 5 Pearson BTech Higher National Diploma in Computing, Software Engineering. And from Anuradhapura branch, the top performer of the program branch-wise goes to Senaratnage Ruchira Ananda. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Ruchira.
Congratulations to you, top performer of the program, branch-wise, Level 5 Pearson BTech, H&D in Computing, Software Engineering. Moving on to the Batikla branch, the award goes to Mohammed Munawar Mohammed Nafil, cohort 2024-2025.
Congratulations, Munawar. And now we are moving on to Mathura branch, top performer of the program. And it goes to Mahadurage Chaturi Avishka Sevandi.
Moving on to the Gaul branch, Level 5 Pearson BTech Higher National Diploma in Computing, Software Engineering. The award goes to Mohammed Munawar Mohammed Shifaq for the academic year 2023-2024.
Congratulations, Munawar. And the next is for the top performer, Jaffna branch, Level 5 Pearson BTech H&D in Computing, Software Engineering. And the award goes to 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶 Sivakumar. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 𝗚𝗚𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂.
Congratulations to you, 𝗚𝗚𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂. Moving on to the Kandy branch. The top performer award goes to Mohammed Hijaz Aisha Hanoun, who is not present today. So we now move on to the Kurunagala branch. The award goes to E.M. Janidu Wetmin Gimhana Aberatna.
Congratulations, Janidu. And moving on to top performer of the program branch-wise, Shrinkomali branch, and the award goes to Muhammad Ilyas Muhammad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Ilyas for being the top performer of the branch.
We now move on to top performers of the program specialization. Level 5 Pearson BTech Higher National Diploma in Computing Network Engineering from the Kandy branch. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝗂𝘁𝗂.
Congratulations, Senodi. And now we move on to the level 5 person BTech HND in Computing Software Engineering Gold Branch, and the award goes to 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝗂. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝗂 for being the top performer of the program.
Congratulations to you, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗶𝗂. And we now move on to the most outstanding performer of the program overall. Ladies and gentlemen, the most outstanding performer of the program overall for Level 5 Pearson BTech Higher National Diploma in Computing Software Engineering goes to 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂 of the Kandy branch. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, and thank you very much for dignitaries for doing the honors. Thank you. Once again, congratulations to all the top achievers and the overall achiever. One more round of applause, shall we? And now I would like to invite P. Kidarshan of the Jaffna branch to share some words of gratitude.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guest, respected head of corporate and academic governments, member of the academic and corporate staff, beloved parents, and my fellow graduates. It is a great honor for me to stand here today on this very special occasion. Myself, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂, proudly representing Jaffna. After completing my advanced level studies in the art stream at Jaffna College, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁. I began my higher education journey at ESOFT Uni, Jaffna, starting from the diploma level. From a young age, I had a strong interest in cloud computing, hardware, and networking. Because of this passion, I chose to pursue my studies in the IT field. My journey at ESOFT Uni has been both meaningful and memorable. When I first joined ESOFT Uni, Jaffna, I felt both excited and nervous. Transformation from school to higher education was not easy. Sometimes the lessons were challenging, and there were moments when I felt stressed. However, the supportive environment at ESOFT Uni Jaffna made a significant difference. Our lecturers and staff members were always there to guide, support, and encourage us. Their dedication helped us move forward and do our best. During my time at ESOFT, I gained not only academic knowledge but also important life skills. I had a privilege of serving as the Vice President of the Student Council and president of the media club at ESOFT Uni, Jaffna. Though these roles, I helped organize various events such as workshop, UI/UX competition, sports events, and cultural programs. These experiences taught me the value of teamwork, leadership, and responsibility. Today, I stand not here only graduate, but also as a more confident and determined individual. My time at ESOFT Uni has strengthened my passion for building my career in network engineering, and I am excited about the future ahead. To my fellow graduates, today is not end of our journey. It is the beginning of the new chapter. There will be challenges ahead, but we believe in ourselves. Let us continue to learn, work hard, and make positive impact in society. At this moment, I would like to express my sincere gratitude. First, I thank God giving me the strength and guidance to get them my journey. My heartfelt thank God to my parents for their endless love, support, and sacrifices. And I also want to thank the lecturers and staff of ESOFT Uni, Jaffna for their dedication and guidance. Your support has helped shape our futures. Finally, thank you to my friends and seniors. We have supported me and shared a wonderful journey together. As we move forward, let us always remember the memories we created here and the friendship we built. Congratulations to all graduates, and I wish everyone success in future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂. And we would now like to present a token of appreciation to our chief guest. To do the honors, I'd like to invite Dr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝘂𝘁𝗶, Chairman and Managing Director, ESOFT Group of Companies, Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗶𝘂𝘁, Vice Chancellor at ESOFT Uni, and Mr. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗱𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development. We'd like to present a token of appreciation to our chief guest, Senior Professor H.D. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁. Thank you very much to our chief guest, Senior Professor H.D. 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁, for gracing the occasion. And thank you very much to our dignitaries for doing the honors. I would now like to invite the Vice Chancellor of ESOFT Uni, Professor 𝗚𝗿𝗱𝗂𝗂𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗂𝗏, once again, to declare the graduation ceremony closed.
I declare the ESOFT Uni graduation closed.
Thank you very much, Professor. With that, I'd like to request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Sri Karini, Surandi Ati Sobhamana Lanka. Ranya Dhalaya Nekamal Palaguru Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya. Apahata Sapasiri
Thank you very much, and I'd like to request everyone to please remain until the academic procession leaves the hall. Before you leave, we have quite a few announcements to be made. If you're thinking of studying overseas after your UK Level 3 diploma, whether you plan to go immediately after the diploma or after completing your HND for a top-up degree, ESOFT International is here to help you. You can get a free guidance on university placements, scholarships and visa consultations. For that, you got to visit the ESOFT International store in the foyer area and take your first step towards studying abroad. And when you're leaving the hall, please use the exit doors and proceed to the balcony lounge, green room side for your photographs. And also note that an ESU gift stall is also open today, so you're welcome to drop by and purchase souvenirs at your convenience at a discounted price. And please hand over the cloak to the cloak counter and obtain your refund to cooperate with the ESOFT team. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you once again.